The sale doesn't come first. Trust does. You're never going to sell to somebody who doesn't know you, like you, and trust you. People buy from people that they know, like, and trust. We need to concentrate on the being known, being seen, being trusted by people. That will allow us the capability to then easily move to the place where we can see what they need and offer them a solution at where they're at. That puts you in a whole totally different place when it comes to selling, because then you're not in some kind of a used car lot, force it down their throat. This person is my rent. Very selfish attitude, but rather you're in the place where you can live and embody who you totally and truly always have been, always are, and always will be. And that's a person who has a deep, deep, powerful, necessary, can't talk, you know, underscored promise, potential, but more than that, a thing that they have to live out in their life, an absolute must that you wake up every morning with, you go to bed every night with, and life will just not be okay unless you are living in that space. And that's only going to come from us taking the opportunity to really truly invest in building trust and not in building systems and scams and groups and viral content and all those things that can get people, somehow talk people into wanting to do the thing with us. Just build the trust. If you got to spend your time, it's really interesting because I actually read an article that was written over the Christmas holiday by Gary Vee. For those of you that don't know Gary Vaynerchuk, you can check him out later. Usually it's just Gary VEE. Is if you do a search on that, you'll see a ton of stuff about him. And Gary has a incredibly powerful way of seeing trends and predicting what's coming up. And a couple of the things that he really predicts are going to be happening this year is we're going to move away from massive, you got to be ultra super mega viral, to wanting real connection. And that we need to move away from the concept of giant groups to real connection. I think it's cool that he's saying what I've been telling you for literally most of this year. And I know that those of you that have been following it, that means you're already ahead of the curve. That means you don't have to go through the process of embracing it and accepting it and asking yourself how you feel about it and all those kind of things, because you've already gone through all that. That means you don't have to go through the process of clearly defining for yourself who you are. That means you don't have to go through the process of consistently showing up to connect with people from a genuine place. And that's why I wanted to remind to you today, the sale doesn't come first. The sale is a byproduct of you spending the time building the trust, building the relationship. Invest in them. Going back to my book that I launched, what was that, April-ish? I think, give or take. Might have been May, because I think I think Magnetized Media came out in April, and I think How Can I Help You Today? I think it came out in May. It may be the other way around. It may be that, I don't know. Anyway, but it was the first part of last year, right? And all we talked about in How Can I Help You Today was that whole concept of re-looking at how we sell and just purely pouring ourselves into the entirety of what we show up in life is, how can I give? How can I show up and be powerful, be visible, be valuable? Show the people that you care, because people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Conversely to that, you can get a person to do just about anything if they understand and are bought into the why. For the people who understand it, but they don't agree or they're not bought into it, they're not going to join. For the people who don't understand it, they're not coming to even find out if they believe in it. Okay? The trust comes first. People say yes, not because they don't understand the offer, or you've really broken the offer down really clearly and you made sure that all of your bullet points are awesome and you've got this really cool webinar, with really visually stunning, PowerPoint slides and stuff like that. And you just wow them and they're like, oh, I've got to buy this from them. It comes from your capability to be able to invest in them and say, hey, I'm here for you. I got you. We're going to do this. I'm here to help you together. That's my whole point and purpose in being here. I know you need more visibility. I know you need people to see that incredibly cool, amazing, wonderful, powerful thing that you do in this world. And I want to position you where those people are, in front of them, in the way that's going to have the most maximum impact for you. And I come on here live every day for only one reason. Yeah, I'm going to give you the call to action of, hey, Heed, glad to have you here with us. I'm going to give you the call to action of drop the word review. Put it in a DM, send it in, send it in a comment, whatever. But really, I'm only here to try to build trust with you, because I know that the trust removes the resistance. That my showing up and showing that I care for you and I care about what's happening in you, it's not some kind of sales tactic. It's not some kind of technique to try to con you into it. It is purely, simply, and totally taking everything that I've done. I spent the 40 years, spent my whole entire life in media, literally starting being in the newspaper the day I was born. 59 years of being in media, born into it. None of that really matters. What really matters is what you're doing in this world is awesome. And I would be honored to be a part of helping you show up to the world. Show up as you, exactly who you are, to exactly the person that you're meant to reach today. And to break it down into what can we do today? Sure, there are absolutely some things that I can do with your book, with your words, with your messaging, with all those kind of things. Absolutely, that I can do to help you show up, to be visible. Hey, Angel, glad to have you here with us. And I want to do that, but I want to do that because I really genuinely care about what you're doing in the world. And I want to see if you can really just, how do I say this the right way? If you can really just be the you that is you in this world. Sorry, I had to take a second and delete that person's comments. There is very few crazy comments that people will make that are going to cause me to stop and have to, in the middle of it, delete what they say. But we're not going to use racial slurs. Everybody has a point and a purpose in this world, and I absolutely believe in them. Angel, thank you for saying you like my hair. I think it turned out good today. Do you ever have those days, where you're like, oh, I'm having a good hair day. Oh, I'm having a really bad hair day. You know what I'm saying? And I don't try to show up at all vain on the thing, but, I do want to try to look good and then show up and be visible and valuable for you. Here's the bottom line. We want to build trust. I want to build trust with you, and then I want to help you build trust with your people. Because trust removes resistance. It does it every time. I want you to be living the life that feels inside of you so you can say, this is mine. This is my life. Absolutely it is. And it resonates so much that people can see it on you and you can live it out fully. Let's embrace reaching out, not so that we can sell, because selling often feels heavy, but so that we can connect. We can build trust with people. We can offer solutions for them. And you can make the difference in this world that you're meant today, in the day that's called today. Again, like I said, drop the word review. I would love to talk in more detail with you about how you can build trust with your people. Mindful, thank you. I appreciate you being here with us. And I really am here for you in any way that I can. I want to see you succeed in ways that both of you've always dreamed of, as well as in ways that blow your mind as to how cool it is that you get to live that life. I'm here for you in any way I can. Tomorrow we're going to get together again, like we do every day, and we're going to talk about the fact that you're not behind. The title right now, the working title is You're Not Behind, You're Unstarted. And I think I'm going to change that. I think it's really more about just really embracing the truth of what really is and seeing and understanding you're not behind at all. You're exactly where you should be right now. And now is the time to find what the perfectly right next step. You might not have been able to do this step yesterday, even last week, last month, 10 years ago. But you are poised and ready to be able to take that move. And we'll talk about that more tomorrow. Until we're together again, then, I hope that you are doing so well. I hope you're happy, safe, warm, and loved. And then until we're together again next time, which is tomorrow, I hope you have a great week.